You're watching the Ramblin' Reels TV Fishing Show. Come along with us as we travel around the United States looking for cool things to do and fish to catch along the way. You never know what might be on the end of the line, so crack a cold one, kick your feet up, and stay tuned.
Well, it's not a catfish, but it is one beast of a carp. This week's episode is brought to you by Relaxed Retreat, Carolina King Fishing Resort Marina. Carolina King offers cabin rentals and RV hookup sites at great rates. They also have a selection of boats available to rent, so you can get out on the water and catch a trophy of your own. So book a stay, bring your fishing gear, and make sure to tell them that Ramblin' Reels sent you their way.
Alright, well, we finally got the boat in the water. It's on the dock here. We didn't end up launching yesterday because we had some trouble with, we had a little fuel leak in the boat. Anyway, it's in the water now, and she's getting the baby ready. We're going to start getting our gear together. Last night I went to general store in Santee, Utahville area, and I picked up some finger mullet, some gizzard shad. I got some live shiners, and some red worms. So that's what we got for bait. Alright, we're out on the water. We just left the dock, and we got Junior loaded up in all his fishing gear. You want to bring him back here, honey? Watch your hat don't blow off. Check out this hat. This is the coolest hat. She bought that when we were down in St. Lucia. Kind of as a joke, thinking it was funny, but this thing comes in handy. It's like a whole umbrella for your head. We got Junior in here. I'm not going to dig him out of there because he's sleeping, but he's got a onesie on that says, "Pack my diapers, I'm going fishing with Daddy." We got our rods, we got our bait. We're going to try to catch some more local live bait. Whatever bites, really. Bluegill, white perch is what I really want. Everyone says that works the best out here, but we'll see what happens. So we'll check back in with you when we get some lines in the water. All right, so we got a few baits out. We got a few shad and a few finger mullet. We're gonna give this spot maybe 45 minutes or so. Let these baits soak for a little bit, see what happens here. If we get something, great, I'll check back in. If not, we'll find somewhere else to fish. It's been a tough go of it so far. We haven't caught a damn fish today, not even bait. I talked to a couple other guys, they're not having any luck either, but really expected to catch some catfish in that spot we were just in. We're gonna go in, have an early dinner, and then we're gonna come back out, get some fresh bait in the store, and see what we can do. All right, we just got done having dinner. The wife and kid are gonna stay in for a little bit, take a little nap. take a break from the sun. I'm gonna poke back out and see if there's an evening bite. I got some herring from the store, so we'll see what happens. And now we wait. It's already getting close to dark, so I'm only gonna give this spot like an hour or so, and then I gotta get back to the cabin, to the wife and kid. But we're getting up early in the morning. We're gonna hit it hard tomorrow. Hopefully it's not as windy as it is today, because my plan for right now was to go out and fish the big part of the lake around the channel, see if I could drift, and it's just too windy out there. So tomorrow it's supposed to be a little nicer from what my weather app is saying on my phone. We'll see. It's always windy here is kind of what I've been told. What a tough day, man. But I'll tell you, this is a tough lake to fish if you're not from around here, if you don't really know the area. I mean, there's stumps everywhere. We're gonna come out early in the morning. Hopefully the wind's died down enough that we can do a nice easy drift out on the main lake. That's really what I'm trying to do. Proven to be pretty hard to do here. So, check back in the morning. All right, we're dragging a couple baits, and we got a couple baits suspended. I just saw a pretty good mark on the sonar. Looked like it was heading straight down to check out my bait, so hopefully we'll get a bite here soon. We got something going on here. Yep, we got one. About time. And it's a cat. That's exactly what we're looking for. There we go. About damn time. It's perfect eater too. Perfect eater blue cat. I'm just gonna lift him, I think. There he is, not a moment too soon. Blue cat, eating size just like what we're looking for. Hopefully he's got some friends down there. I'm gonna mark a spot on my chart. We'll keep this drift going for a while, and if nothing else bites, I'm gonna double back on that same spot. All right, we're getting everything together to go night fishing. It's Easter Sunday, maybe an hour before sunset. We're probably just gonna go right out here in Jack's Creek, right behind us, because people have been catching catfish at night right off the dock here. Yeah, we're gonna get the baby back out on the boat. I haven't had him out on the boat today just because of the sun. We're gonna keep him off the boat during the heat of the day. And I figured, why not take him out night fishing? And as long as the bugs aren't too bad, we should be good. So Junior's first night catfishing trip. That's why you're my camera lady. Yeah. So we're all set up. We're here in Jack's Creek still, in this little cove, basically directly across from where we're staying at Relaxed Retreat, Carolina King. The guys are great there, and gals. It's under new ownership, so that's why we're back. We weren't super impressed with the previous owners. Not going to go into details on that. But the new management, everyone's awesome. The staff's great. They've been super helpful. One of the guys gave me a bag full of bluegill heads from his catch. So yeah, we got some white perch and some bluegill heads, and that's what we're fishing with for now. And the fishing's been slow this weekend, so I don't even care if it's channel cats at this point. We got to catch something. Tell them what you just told me. What were you just teasing me for?
No bells? No bells for the tops of the rods?
She hates my bells.
We went camping And at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm trying to sleep, and all I hear is these bells going off.
And I'm thankful you did. They come in handy though. I do miss my bells though.
No, I don't.
No luck. Not a single bite. I had a little something going on this rod here for a minute, but whatever it was wasn't big enough to pick the bait up. So we're gonna wrap it up for the night, get the baby back, get him warmed up and fed, and then we're gonna try this again tomorrow night. All right, Monday morning, heading out. A little later than I wanted to, but we're gonna go down the channel and we're gonna see if we can't fish a bend in the channel that's near some shallow flat. So I get the feeling that these fish aren't quite pushed up on the shallows yet. My water temp's showing 74, 75 degrees, so I figured they'd be up in the shallows by now, but so far that's not been panning out. So I'm gonna go over and try fishing the edge of the deeper channel and a shallow break. All right guys, we're drifting next to the 95 bridge here. Just bumping baits along the bottom. We got a good speed going, 0.5, 0.6. The wind's not too bad here. When we see a rod bend, hopefully it's a catfish and not a damn stump. It seems to be all I can catch drifting in here. I got one catfish drifting, but I think that's gonna be the way to catch them. So cover more ground. I can see fish on the sonar, so we'll pick something up, I think. It'll probably be a stump though. Here we go guys, we got one. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Fish is still on though. That's exactly the kind of fish we're looking for. Unless that's a striper. It's kind of acting like a striper. I don't know where my net is. Let's go. No, come to this side. Get out of that line. Yep, all right, we're going to that side, I guess. Oh, he's making a mess. There we go. Oh, damn. Could probably use my net for this, but let's see what we got. I just hope it ain't a gar. Nope, it's a big old pissed off blue cat. That is exactly what we want to see. Whoo! Beauty. You stay buttoned up now. Don't you shake that hook off. That's definitely the biggest catfish I've ever caught. All right, I'm gonna walk him up here so I can try to net him. Hopefully, it's hooked well enough. Oh, he ain't hooked that well. Come here, bud. No, come on. There we go. We got him, guys. We got him. Whew. Oh. Well, he ain't small. Oh man, look at that. Barely hooked. Another minute, that thing would have fallen right out. There he is, y'all. Whew. And he's a slippery one. Whew. I don't know, he's heavy. I'm gonna get him in the cooler, hopefully without dropping him back in the water. All right, he's on ice. That was a good time right there. He got the bait, I don't even care. Whew. Man, that took all weekend, but that's what I was here for. If I can catch another couple of those, I'll be a happy camper. All right, we're out exposed to the wind a little bit more here, and I don't have a drift sock, so I'm gonna tuck back up in where that drift speed was good and do that same course again. Hopefully there's more of those blue cats stacked up where that one, oh shoot. All right, cleared itself. Man, it is tough to get through any portion of this lake without snagging something, let me tell you. All right guys, we got a live one. We got a live one. First one on the big stupid surf rod. Let's see what we got. It's coming up, doesn't feel huge. Strong though, he made a good run. It's another blue cat. It is what we are after. This is making a tough weekend worth it over here, folks. Oh, that's a nice one. He's bigger than I thought. All right. Landed, second one in the boat. We're turning this weekend around here, people. I'll tell you, I think these are the Mad Cats hooks. Shout out to them, because that first one was barely hooked and that stayed buttoned up. Look at that sucker. Awesome. Oh, we got another one here. Let's get this guy in the cooler. Well, maybe not, maybe just bumping. All right. Woo! Fish number 2. Not as big as the first one, but still, glad to have it. And I think we got that one right around the same spot we got the first one. So I think they're just huddled up in a hole right there. If I had more time, I'd double back and run over it again. But I gotta head in about a half an hour. Probably just looking at my forehead, huh? I gotta head in about a half an hour anyway, so I'm just gonna let this drift run out, see if we get another one, and then I'm gonna head in. But today turned it around. I mean, we only got 2 fish, but they were good size, and we got a chance of getting another one before we pack it in. And if we do, I'll check back in with you guys. Guys, we got another one. He's coming in a lot easier. I don't think he's near as big as the last 2, but we'll take him. We will take him. I'm gonna do something stupid and go turn this other camera on. Oh, did I lose him? I knew that would be a mistake. Yep. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, he got bigger. He got a lot bigger. Nope, he got in a snag. Yep, he snagged himself up. Oh, he just come free. See, that's what happens when you're trying to focus on filming instead of fishing. doesn't work out great for you. All right, we got a mess with these lines here. I need that to let go. What's going on here? Oh, it's wrapped. All right, well, let's land this fish and then we'll deal with the tangle after. Oh, he ain't bad size. He ain't bad size at all. I thought he was gonna be much smaller the way he was coming in. Oh, he is making a mess, man. He is making an absolute mess. So am I. You know, come here. Just get you in the boat. All right, well, he's on the deck. What a mess. All right, how do I clear this? Whew. Fish number 3. Much better day than the last 2. Whew. Come on, spread out. Get a picture of you. Whew. Hopefully we clear this stump. It's right next to the boat. Guys, look at this stump right here. I mean, that's the stuff you got to look out for. That's barely out of the water. If the water were a little bit higher, you wouldn't see that. And there's tons of stumps like that through here. I like to think we're going to clear that one, but I got a feeling we're about to have a jam here. Boy, that was not the smoothest landing of a fish, but we got it in the cooler, so it wasn't a total loss. So that one wanted the mullet. I had way more faith in the herring than the mullet, but that one took the mullet. All right, let's get that back out. Finish out this drift, and then I gotta head in. All right, guys, we're kind of getting into the midday. The bite slowed down. I think that's probably gonna wrap it up for today. We might go out night fishing tonight, see if we can catch a bunch of channel cats or whatever bites. I found a spot on the way out of Jack's Creek that I want to anchor up tonight that looks promising. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned. Hopefully there's more rod bending coming and not just because of the stumps around here. All right, folks, we're gonna fillet up these catfish we caught today. We got 3. One of them was just a little over 32 pounds. That's the smallest one, so it ain't doing too bad. This is genius. They drill a hole in the fillet table here so that you can stick the spike of the catfish pec fin into it so it's not all jacked up while you're filleting it. I'm going to use my toadfish folding fillet knife. I think this is the 7-inch, maybe. They got a few different ones. These things are great. My wife got me this one. Let me tell you, this place is so much better now under the new management. We fell in love with the location a few years ago, but we were not impressed with the way the place was run, so we really didn't have intentions of coming back. But the new owners and the staff here, they're phenomenal. They've been so accommodating. So I'm definitely going to give a big shout out to Relaxed Retreat, Carolina King. You can see it on my shirt here. Right here on Lake Marion in South Carolina. Come on down here and catch some of these big catfish. People come all over the place to catch different fish here. I mean, there's a ton of people here catching, they call them shell cracker, but they're, I know them as red ear sunfish. The belly section, there's a lot of meat. A lot of people won't take it. I think it's kind of a waste not to. Look at the eggs. We're gonna want to throw those out in the lake. See, that's that belly meat. You don't want to waste that. Okay, so there's one. And you're going to take the skin off the back side of that. And then do the same thing with this one. You basically end up with two little fillets that are about the same size as what you'd get off of a normal little eater channel cat. Alright, well, baby's starting to wake up, so the wife's got to get him to settle down. It's probably time to eat. So I'm going to finish filleting these catfish off, and then we'll catch up with you. We're probably going to vacuum seal them all up for the freezer because we still have the fillets from the fish we caught yesterday. And we're going to probably do a little fish fry for dinner tonight. But before you go, let me show you. Here's the catch of the day. That one was just shy of 33 pounds. He's 32.6, I think it was. So that's my PB blue cat right there, hands down. I wanted to catch one over 30, and there it is. Now, new goal, next time we come, 40 pounds. Or maybe we just skip right to 50. I don't see too much going on in the belly, so I think this one may have spawned off, but we'll see. Alright guys, so we're out here in Jack's Creek, and I got Josh here with me. He works at the retreat in Marina. So he came out night fishing with me tonight. We're going to try to load up the cooler with something. We caught those 3 big blues today. I got those chilled down in some Ziploc, and we're going to vacuum seal them tomorrow before we go. And yeah, I'll check back in with you guys if we get a bite. But other than that, we're going to be sitting here bullshitting and pissing off this osprey that's hanging out in the tree behind us. He does not like us sitting here.
Need a net? No?
I don't think so. I don't feel that big. Just gotta get him out of these noise. He's pumping a lot more than a channel usually does, though.
Might be a blue.
Oh, that's a channel.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we got the skunk out of the boat.
Over here, baby. Over here.
Perfect eating
Yes,
session.
sir.
There you.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Santee Cooper catfish, Bob.
Right here in Jack's Creek. We got him.
He's long, brother.
There he is.
Beautiful.
Big old monster. That would be a killer channel cat back home right there, though.
Oh, yeah, dude. Love it.
Mayhem. It's fish number 2 tonight. A little better than a channel cat. Right in the corner. Oh, we got those 2 fish. We got the 1 channel cat and then the blue. Yeah, we'll definitely be coming back, and I'll let you know when we're coming back down. We'll hit it again.
Yes, sir.
Try to get out on the main lake, do some drifting. I think that's just the way to get the big ones here. I mean, I anchored up all over the place trying different stuff, and nothing worked but drifting. So I guess that's the name of the game here. That's why they call them the Santee drifters.
That's it.
So
Good afternoon, bro. You're welcome anytime, man.
appreciate that. Yeah, you guys definitely got to come down here and check this place out. These guys are great. Hospitality's great. We were having such a good time that we ended up staying a whole nother day. So we're heading back up to Connecticut tomorrow, and then we're going to do some striper fishing. So I'll put a video together of that. But thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button, share, and go catch yourselves a big one. Tight lines, y'all.